Hi Year 8, welcome to Social Science. Social Science consists of childcare and health and social, and as you can see, both myself, Mrs Bergin, and Miss Douglas both teach health and social care and childcare. You may also know Miss Douglas as head of Year 7, or me from science lessons or from social education. Social sciences in Year 10 and Year 11 is taught using an exam board called CASH. It's not BTEC, it's not GCSE, but you achieve grades that are equivalent. So you will do a level 2 qualification in childcare or a level 2 qualification in health and social. In childcare you will receive either an A star to D, and in health and social it will be a level 2 pass, merit or distinction. However, we know that's not until you make your options in Year 10. The idea is that you at the moment in Year 9 get a taste of both subjects to make those choices later. I just want you to let you know a little bit about similarities and differences in both of those subjects. So these are the similarities. They are both vocational, which means they're work related. They are coursework subjects. Okay, you will be taught information, you'll be taught knowledge and skills, and then you will have to produce coursework. At the end of both of these subjects, you will complete what is called a synoptic exam. It's an exam where we are testing you on what's been learned. That's an external exam. Okay, the other work is assessed internally, and the exam must be passed to achieve a qualification. You do get 2 attempts and the highest grade counts. Another thing that makes it similar is that the courses both teach you skills required by a practitioner. So we are teaching you skills and knowledge to become a practitioner, to work in that workplace. The differences are, and the obvious difference is, that actually childcare relates only to 0 to 5-year-olds. The only people that we be talking about in childcare are 0 to 5. And obviously the progression from this course, both at college and at university, lead on to child-related courses. Health and social, however, relates from the day that someone's born to the day that they die. So it's across all age ranges, and the progression from that course can lead to caring and medical professions across all of the ages. So what does the work involve? Now when you choose one or the other, both of them I've said are coursework related. In childcare there's 2 units of coursework. The first one focusing on you as someone working with children. You have to think about what your behaviour would be like. So you learn a little bit about the different places you may work and what the expectation would be on placement, and an understanding of what it's like to work with children in terms of practicing equality and inclusion. The second unit is mainly focusing on child development, how children change over those 5 years, but also how they develop physically, intellectually, their language, emotionally and socially, and an awareness of their health and well-being. In health and social, you can complete 3 pieces of coursework, 3 units of coursework. The first unit is an introduction to working practices across a range of health and social care provisions. So being aware of the different things that you must do in different types of settings, different places that will provide health and social care. The second unit is about the roles of practitioners and something called person-centered approach. So the idea of how someone takes care of someone and what they need to practice when they're doing that. The third one is human development and the well-being across the stages. There's a slight crossover with this in terms of we do this in childcare, but you actually are looking at human development, how people's lives change, again physically, intellectually, emotionally, socially, from being a baby until you are older, 60s, 70s, 80s, and the different things that you'd talk. So all you want to know really, I suppose, is what's it involve in Year 9? Well, in Year 9 we're quite lucky that we can give you a taste of both the health and social care and childcare, and we try to do that each term, half term. So rather than spending half term on one subject and half term on another, the subjects actually allow us to do the similar subjects because there's such a crossover with the knowledge that you learn. So, and one of the half terms you learn about life stages and the areas of development. So this is how children develop, how adults develop, and the different stages. So adolescence being one that you already know about. We then learn about sectors, provisions and settings. So these are all the types of places that you could work, whether it's to do with healthcare or whether it's to do with childcare. The third one is about careers, job roles and placement. We'll focus on the different careers in these childcare and health and social. We'll think about what the role involves and also what it's like to be on placement. Care values and responsibilities are really a set of rules that anyone working and caring for people have to follow. So respect, treating people with dignity. You're going to learn about responsibilities and care values. We then go on to factors affecting development. This is about life events, things that can affect how everyone develops throughout their life, whether they're young people or old people. And finally, the skills that you will need to complete your coursework. We do try to be creative and try to think about different things we can do. We were lucky this year to be able to produce some calendars and Christmas bunting and Christmas cards for sending to care homes. In the past, we've produced story sacks in childcare with the finger puppets that have allowed us to actually invite children into school as well. I think it's important you know the sorts of courses that this can lead on to. So in front of us we can now see possible careers or progression routes in college or at university, and I'll just mention a couple of childcare. So it could go on to early years or foundation stage practitioner, which means a nursery nurse, teaching assistants, it could be a youth worker, could be a childminder, and in health and social we've got the care worker, counsellor, social worker, health visitor, and then into nursing. So there are a few options. Thank you for listening. Okay, and then you'll have a chance for questions later.